We are ready to start. Virizion against quickly drops Burbank City Gym. They both play that stadium, so it's just a dead card for Jose from now on. And it's like and do some quick counts. I assume he just doesn't even need Muna, but it might be an interesting play. I think you just get so we'll see how many of those are prized. In this matchup, what Jose needs to do is he needs to play Pokemon down with an energy on that turn. He can't afford to leave Grass EXs out without energy. Special condition, and then just wiped off the board by Ninetales. After all of that searching, Mike looked, and he's going to go with a Mr. Mime over the moon. And he's going to end. If Genesect's able to put down 100 for knocked out and 20 damage and keep setting up a Virizion or even a Buffalant or a Mewtwo could take the knockout, then Canaves would be in a lot of trouble. So early Mime is definitely going to help him out. Now Canaves also doesn't play many energy, so if he does miss an energy on this, it's not the end of the world. He's certainly not in trouble. If I saw another Vulpix and that was the end of his turn, I wouldn't be upset. And it looks like we're just going to have just that. Might as well do the move flip. I mean, why not? You're not going to be attacking with Vulpix. I assume you just be... Yeah, but he's not even going to bother. Jose has a grass energy. And he passes. He doesn't bench anything until it's... Canaves does play Bengals in his deck. He has the Ninetales. Uses the ability, does absolutely nothing, and yeah, he doesn't have an energy. And expect to bench Pokemon on the turn that he can play energy on them. So he will be Enerble Slashing onto that Mewtwo. Chooses the Cobras for 4. He had a little hand. I feel like he was in that bad of a spot, but it would be nice for him to get another Pokemon to play energy on the following turn if he does get a knockout on Ninetales. So we'll see what he got off his 4 cards. I don't know if that was worth it. He's just going to play the 2. Okay. So overall, very solid start for Jose. He's going to need to use the forward, get some sort of draw. Does get another Vulpix. Does he have energy? He needs something going. He's just going to have to sacrifice that first Ninetales. And he's just going to beef up this Mewtwo. Oh, he does have a Genesect. Oh, that's huge. Yeah, this matchup's just flowing in Jose's direction. I don't see Canaves can... He's going to need to draw something soon. Yeah, this matchup's just completely in Jose's favor right now. That board position. Does play a Bengal and assume, yeah, there's a Juniper coming along. Let's see if he gets his first energy attachment for the game. Behind right now. Yeah. I mean, it was 75 minutes. There's no point in scooping, but he is definitely in trouble. Searching through his deck, does he get a Ninetales? I don't even, didn't show me anything. Looks frustrated, and yeah, this game one's almost sealed. Laser comes down, just gonna take the knockout. Chooses not even to look through with Emerald Slash. And here comes Super Rod. I am so curious as to how many energy Canaves prized this game. That Mewtwo though, it's absolutely terrifying. So many things need to go right for Mike. He does get his first energy, so at least we'll see 100 damage come down. But it might be too little too late. Uses Forewarn. And just 100 damage. We'll see what he's able to come up with. Does he choose to play the Plasma Energy and drag up maybe like Musharna and stop the draws? What he needs to take care of, which is right now that Ninetales. He's going to choose not to use the ability. He might want to Triad for Laser. Honestly, he's not in a spot. But no, he's just going to Juniper. At this point, the matchup's pretty simplified. Just expect to see simple knockouts from Jose's side and Canaves trying to play. I see a Super Rod from Jose. He knows if he discards a Grass Energy, he'll be able to see it later with Super Rod now. So that's a smart play coming from him. He knows he doesn't need to energy switch. Every energy that he wants is going to stay on board. He's going to retreat, bring up Mewtwo. Okay, there it is. He has another energy switch, and he's going to play that. Okay, he played that very smart. And I expect to see Super Rod. I don't see any reason why he wouldn't use it now, but he's going to hold it. If he gets end and just runs out of energies later, that might be devastating. But I mean, so much needs to happen. Canaves is going to drag up the other Virizion. He's going to use Forewarn. Oh, Juniper, rather. Finds a Floatstone for his Musharna. I don't see Jose stalling for time anytime soon. Uses another Super Rod. He's going to make Jose run through 6 different Vulpix Ninetales combinations. Mike does find a silver bill. 100 damage. And there's not much else to this. burns a laser. Just knows he doesn't want to see that anymore. Jose finds his own laser. Gets heads on a hypnotoxic laser. Mike wisely threw away both of his Keldeo because he knows that Genesect can take easy knockouts on them, but it also leaves him open to being lucked active. But now he don't worry about that. Just gonna X-ball for knockout. Just leaving Canaves with one Vulpix. Here comes the super run now. He chose to postpone that turn. And I mean, if you're Mike, what do you do? How do you get out of this? He's gonna bring up. He's gonna attach for the turn to Vulpix, and it looks like another Juniper. Does get Ninetales, chooses not to use the ability, or maybe he's just knows it. Okay, he's gonna bring up the wrist to take knockout. But yeah, it's too many turns too late. It's a solid strategy for later, for earlier in matchup rather, when Jose isn't as set up and doesn't have this Mewtwo staring down. Chooses to play Dowsing Machine. Does he get an N? What does he choose? Oh, he's gonna get the Silver Bangle. Okay, he didn't have one, so he needs to take the knockout. Alright, and Canaves takes his first two prizes, but it's been way too long. He might as well have just scooped this. I don't see any possible scenario for Mike to pull this out. Alright, what? He's gonna take a flip. He's taking knockouts anyways at this point, but just burning cards. And he's gonna play an N. All of this is basically irrelevant at this point. The draw, Jose will get 2 cards, Canaves will get 4, and he's gonna need to see Energy, Ninetales, Bangle to even take another knockout. Jose he has one last prize. He's gonna knock out on Mike's side. And here comes Musharna. Musharna also lost that full stun. Okay, he's going to bring up the Vulpix. And at this point, I guess has to know that it's time. Here comes the final Ninetales. Uses Forewarn. Does he choose to take? He's going to bring up the Virizion. And he has a Bengal, so he will get another knockout. And I don't know if he's trying to deck himself out or what now. There's nothing he can do. He should have ended this game 5 minutes ago. But Ninetales is a prideful deck. He will take these out. And unless basic math eludes Canaves, yeah, that is game 1. Alright, so let me go ahead and update that. That did not go the way that Mike wants it to go. There was early from Jose. He knows the matchup, and he knows basically you can't play any Pokemon down. You're going to give 2 free prizes to Mike. And when you're swapping 2 prize for 1 prize with these non-EX attackers, you're going to find yourself in an issue if Mike gets off to a fast start. So we'll see if that's able to come in. I've heard people talking about a Garbodor. I don't think that Mike has a Garbodor in his list. If he does, he had it prized clearly. I also heard speculation of a Victini. He does play Dowsing as his ace spec, so there will be no V piece or anything if he does play that. I would just expect more of the same, unless Jose prizes 5 or 6 grass energies. I think that's just the way the matchup rolls. Both players should be ready to start soon. And be first. We'll see what Jose starts. Against Vulpix, this looks familiar. Takes his mulligans and he's ready to start. A laser in his hand earlier. He's going to do another level ball, check some counts. We'll see if he goes for the Mr. Mime again. Jose never used the Genesect. Basically, may just go for multiple Vulpix again. And does he stick with the same strategy? He's going to and be looking to forewarn to just keep drawing into all the cards he needs. Is there grass in Jose's hand? I see a Colress in Canaves' hand. I don't see much else. Jose draws a G-Booster. I don't see a grass yet. He has an Ultra Ball, so But yeah, he's going to need to find a grass pretty soon. I believe he has like Potion and a couple other cards that just we'll never see play. They could be helpful. Grabs. He may have to play down another Pokemon just in case he doesn't draw a Grass Energy. Bouffalant is the safe choice here. He could also go with Mewtwo, but I mean, that's a lot of damage onto a Mewtwo if he does drag up Ninetales. And he's going to end. Yeah, he needed to take the safe choice just in case he doesn't get a Grass Energy. He can't afford to give up a game just because of it. And he doesn't mind if Bouffalant gets knocked out because on the prize swap, he needs 7 prizes to take not playing another Pokemon down on his field. And does he get a grass? 6 cards. Anticipation. Green, 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 green. I don't see green. Whoa. There's a twist. Okay. This might be a game. He's gonna attach a Plasma Energy to Bouffalant and he's gonna hold it. Well, he's just gonna play a Hypnotoxic Laser. Heads or alright, it's done flipping. It's tails. And he has to pass turn. We'll see if Mike is able to capitalize. He's gonna need and a laser. Maybe the Moona Flip and a Bangle. Let's see if just a thing that bothers me with Mike. Did not even bother using the Moona Flip. Okay. He just doesn't care. That's fine. I see another Moona. What does he have? Oh my god, that looks like a whole lot of supporters. He plays a Flowstone on Moona. He's gonna lose the turn to capitalize, it looks like. Yeah, he has the Hypnotoxic. Oh. Didn't even get the Musharna to try to forewarn. And Jose does wake up. If he finds a Grass Energy, it's a completely irrelevant flip, but he still hasn't found one. Here comes an Ultra Ball, probably. Gonna out for Bicycle, but at the same time, I don't know if he wants to even take anything with the Ultra Ball, as it's just another thing out there. He's gonna look through. Does he want Mewtwo right now? Does he just surrender this Virizion? He's gonna bench it. Okay. And looks like he's just gonna Bicycle for 3. He has a Colress also in hand. He needs to find a Grass Energy soon. Jose's waiting as Canaves shuffles. Is there a grass? I think I just saw one. He does know. He got a grass Pokemon. He didn't get a grass energy. Here comes the Hypnotoxic Laser with a heads. He's going to play down the Virizion. He needs to go into a grass soon. And yeah, here comes the course for 5. Still anxiously waiting on that energy. One. Did he prize 5? Like, let's see. There's a grass energy. Okay. The wait is over. Okay, he found all of them. He found 4. Alright, there they were. And Mike is awake. Oh, when it rains, it pours. Looks like Mike gonna go ahead and Juniper. Oh. That is a lot of supporters and a Super Rod. Finally seeing energy. Did he get like a float stone or any way to avoid being knocked out? I'm looking, I see a Ninetales in his hand, I see energy. I guess there must just not be a bangle. He's going to bring up the other Virizion. Oh no. Attaches to his back Ninetales. Oh no. Jose also has an energy switch in his hand, so he's just gonna. Oh, he top decks a Juniper as well. He's not gonna use that. He has plenty of energies in his hand. His basic setup's gonna fall into place. We do have an update. Ryan Sablehouse won his match 2-0 against David Lopez. It was the exact same 60 as his brother that he had knocked out earlier. So, winner of this. Michael Canaves is down right now, 1-0 to Jose, and it looks like Jose's in dominating position to finish this match. He's gonna guess he really wants to find a Hypnotoxic Laser this turn, wipe out the Muna. It certainly would be a strong play. Does he find it? Does it work out for him? I don't see anything. He has a Genesect though. And he's going to play the 2 energies on Mewtwo. I see a Bangle come down for Canaves and a bunch of ends. And here comes Musharna. He's going to forewarn. He needs to get another Vulpix down this turn. Here comes the Ultra Ball for Vulpix. It is what he needed. He also threw away a fire, which tells me he has at least another fire in his hand. He has and he has nothing to show for it. What can he do here? Once again, I don't see a way out for Mike. This Skyla, I'm not. He's gonna go get an energy switch. He's just gonna push everything onto this Mewtwo. It's interesting that he's just. Okay, there we go. He's gonna attach there. He's gonna retreat and energy switch up to his Mewtwo to take the knockout. He's gonna keep 2 EXs with no energy. It leaves a window for Mike, but I don't know if he's going to be able to capitalize with all the resources that he's wasted. Ryan does run a counter Mewtwo. We played 59 of the same cards in the deck. We only had switched out one other card. Just a reference call, really. And here comes Canaves. He's going to bring up the Virizion. He has an N. Yeah. And once again, Canaves is in a spot where he needs to find a Vulpix this turn. There's just not much to say about this matchup. He's gonna Super Rod. Here comes down another Ninetales. Ultra Ball, yes, he did get another Vulpix. That's good. This is like watching the. There's not much to say. If Mike has, I don't even know if Toxic Laser is he even gonna get the knockout on this Virizion? They didn't signify it with conditions, but yeah, it's clearly he knocked out. And Mewtwo once again is just in one-shot mode. Jose uses Bicycle. He gets a Skyla. I assume he might just Juniper try to get down Virizion. If he gets a Grass and some Potions, he knows that that won't be knocked out. But he's going to take Super Rod. And he needs to be safe to keep a Virizion in his deck, because that's the only thing stopping these special conditions. And Jose will take another knockout. has Ninetales. He should be bringing up Virizion. Yes, he does. Here comes a level ball. Really is running out of resources. Interesting to see what he'll take. He takes Mr. Mime. I assume that that's going to be followed with a Juniper. Yeah. Canaves really his deck. Very small hands, and he discarded a lot of ends early. Been to now and take that Mr. Mime out so that he can forewarn into some usable cards. Hoping to get an N. Quickly makes his decision. And he has a Bianca. Not bad to draw. But he is in danger of decking himself out. I see maybe 6 more cards left in his deck. Yes. Or rather the fire, yes, and there's the Bengal as well. Will be out there for plays a Floatstone Keldeo down. And if Jose doesn't find another, he needs to find a Virizion. He needs to find energy if he wants to avoid special conditions. Just taking him off. He's gonna bring a Bouffalant, so he does have a Hypnotoxic Laser for this knockout. And here comes the Juniper. Discards a whole bunch of things he doesn't need. He wants to find Virizion with a Grass Energy right now, and that basically solidifies that this game is his. I see, yep, there it is, the first 2 cards. So yeah, that basically seals it right there. Canaves did have a shot if the Vulpix turned into a Ninetales and the Mewtwo with the drag up effect and then locked it into play with a Hypnotoxic Laser, but yeah, from this point I don't see a way out. Unless he can double drag the Vulpixes. He's coming to terms with it about now. Plays down a Muna. He could laser lock this. He doesn't have energy. It's a long shot. He does get heads. If Jose does not find another Grass Energy, that could be helpful. And he's going to promote Keldeo and pass. Jose will wake up. Just leave this Keldeo stranded. And up he's going to take, and the Ninetales is gone. He takes the game. And Jose will be fine. Michael Canaves, great showing with a very original deck, but the matchup's just not in his favor if he doesn't tech for it.